Good evening. I just thought I'd share an update about my previous video regarding my boss not being pleased with my weeding in the town centre where I clean the streets. I have spent the last few weeks trying to get up to scratch, and I think it's vastly improved. But unfortunately, um, after all that effort, the the fact that I'd had a letter from him at the start of this period detailing the fact that it wasn't up to the scratch and had to be improved, and he did come round a couple of times during the period for the last 4 weeks where I had to get on top of things. Today he came round, walked around the town with someone from the client's office, and they did not. He came to see me to give me a key for a new lockup where I've got to store my tools, move them from the old lockup. But after all the fuss he'd made in the last few weeks about getting my weeding, about everything being done, he didn't even say anything about it. He didn't say it was great. He didn't say it's okay for now, keep it to that standard, which is what I would have expected, to be honest. He didn't say a thing. So after all that effort, I felt like I almost wasted my time. Maybe the whole thing was just him trying to get me to do it while making it seem more serious than it was at the time he mentioned it. I don't know, but sometimes with times like that, you feel like you're working for ungrateful people who just don't seem to care about anything you do. I'm just going to be on the lookout for another job. I've been trying, but almost every other YouTuber I see often points out that the jobs market seems to be terrible, whether it's in the UK or the US or wherever. It seems like the job market is getting tougher, and I'm just on the lookout for anything I can do that's within my skill set. Perhaps even looking for a training course to train for something better, so that maybe I can get a slightly better job, something I haven't even done before. I don't know. I've been looking into it, but it seems like a lot of the IT-based skills, which I've been looking at possibly training for, are probably get replaced by AI at some point in the near future. So I could end up training to be a data analyst, which is what I thought I would look at, and then probably in a few years I'll probably see my job become obsolete. So I don't know. I'm 40 years old now. People say about going into the trades. I'm not saying you can't do it at my age, but it's like, am I going to want to physically work hard until I'm 70? Which is what the age I don't know what age I'll be when the state pension comes in, because it will keep going up over the years between now and then, I think. So I don't know if it's a good idea to do something that requires physical energy, or something more office/remote based. Something that I could do self-employed would be a good bet, because I really can't stand working to someone else's schedule anymore. Getting up at a certain time, going to a certain place for so many hours at a time set by someone else, and being paid what they want to pay me, which isn't much. Something I can do where I can sort of charge my own rates and earn a better living and work a reasonable amount of hours. I think that's the best bet. Anyway, we're getting off topic here. It was mainly about the work, the lack of appreciation. They bosses make a fuss about everything. So you bust your back to meet those expectations. And then when you think you've finally met them, they don't even say anything about it. It's always like they just can't be bothered to acknowledge it. So why waste your time? Go somewhere where you're appreciated. That's all I would say.